How's your university?
Cranfield University used to be the Royal College of Aeronautics, so it's a university with a really strong aerospace background, and it actually has its own airport, which is awesome. So some of us actually get to go on flights. So we've experienced up to 6G and microgravity, which is awesome. Like your arms kind of float like this. So that's really awesome, and it's in the middle of the English countryside, so it's quite remote. But it is very beautiful. It's very quiet. You do have to travel a bit to get to any cities, to go to the pub, to go to films. But yeah, that's the university. Oh, and it's postgraduate only. So everyone there has already completed their undergraduate, and they're kind of quite specialised.
The thing is, as it's postgraduate and a one-year program, mainly, there are lots of people from pretty much everywhere around the world coming, mainly Europe, but also other countries such as China, India, Indonesia, it's really a mix of cultures. Last year on 27 people in the team, we had like 13 different nationalities. So yeah, it's very diverse and everything is in English because yeah, we're in the UK and everyone comes from with a different background. Yeah.
Basically, the university offers various courses, starting from aerospace to water technology, chemical engineering, then manufacturing. Most of the courses that you might find on the website is related to aerospace. So we have astronautics and space engineering, aerospace vehicle dynamics, aerospace vehicle design, and manufacturing. Then I think there are some specialized courses for structures as well. So everything related to aerospace. So basically this, you could call it an aerospace university, not to like offend any other water technology students. Then scholarship opportunities, we do have a lot of scholarship opportunities, such as we can apply for bursary or other Cranfield University grants. Following with, there is a Cranfield University scholarship offered to students who have like some good projects in their background. So they do look for extracurricular activities in here. And we do have a lot of lab facilities. Unfortunately, we don't have manufacturing facilities over here. So most of the work needs to be outsourced. Yeah, we do have a research center, Aerospace Integration Research Center building, where we have the collaborations with a lot of outside companies like Airbus and Rolls-Royce, where students do projects like PhD projects or other research projects to tie up with the industry. And yeah, as Zoe mentioned, the flying experience is really good. So every student gets to fly in the National Flying Laboratory, which is a flying classroom, and also the Slingsby. So Slingsby is kind of fun. You do maneuvers such as barrel rolls, and then after a lot of barrel rolls, you get to puke.
That's probably the experience.
Yeah, so Paul had this experience, and when I went to that barrel roll, so I did, I guess, 4 barrel rolls with the pilot, and suddenly it was like a weird weird feeling going on that I'm getting sick in the flight. So it's kind of fun, and yeah, it's a great experience to be in this university overall. Yeah.
It is really intense because as most people are only there for 1 year, and it's not like an undergraduate where you have a summer holiday. You are working for 12 months of the year on your lectures and your exams and your coursework and your group design projects and your individual projects. So it's great, but it's really intense.
Oh yeah, the last point, like relative to the university, like as we have like a master's in space engineering, there are lots of other opportunities to work on projects such as CubeSats. Last year there was a CubeSat that was sent on a balloon with the Bexus, so with ESA. There are a lot of research projects working with ESA, and that's something that is really awesome.
Yeah, we did have the solar sail project. So I guess the PhD students were developing the solar sails to be launched into orbit. It was like a drag sail or something, I guess.
Yeah, it was an aerodynamic drag sail, not
Drag
solar sail, I
sail.
think, for deorbiting satellites.
Yeah, and this year as well, we are working on like Cransed especially is working on a lot of projects. Like if you get a look into it, you would find like rovers, then satellites, and also like on orbit service missions. And as well as we do have UK rocketry team with who is launching a rocket in UK itself for the competition. So it's quite fun to do all these extracurricular activities with the course. To be honest, it's amazing.
It's amazing, and just make the nights shorter.
Yeah, that's
Let's
true.
be honest.
That's true.
Yeah.
What are your job opportunities after your university?
The university has a really good career service. They are really lovely. They're really engaged, and they make you do a lot of stuff on LinkedIn. And obviously, because the space industry at the moment is quite startup focused, especially in the UK, so a lot of it happens on LinkedIn. A lot of jobs get advertised. A lot of the discussions happen there. So a lot of us are quite active on LinkedIn. But as I think both Paul and Raska mentioned, our group design projects and individual projects are often supported by or sponsored by industry. So that really helps people to get jobs if they kind of work with the company and then go and work for the company after their degree.
We do have like good ties with the companies such as Satellite Catapult, then Rolls Royce, and Surrey Satellite Technology, as well as Airbus. So there are good ties with these companies, and I guess after graduation, it's really easy to find jobs. It takes time. I guess it takes like 1 or 2 months, but almost like most of the people that are from my batch or that are from Cransys itself are placed at some good company. Even Paul has a great placement, and
Even Paul.
even Paul has a great placement. And the thing is that when we are talking in the interviews about these projects, such as that we do in Cransys especially, so it's a different experience where you yourself are engaged in a lot of activities and get to do extra projects. And this is like you have to manage the budget, you have to manage uh, on your own. You don't have faculties who will be looking into the project. So I think extracurricular activities give you an additional support in building up your career and giving you a path to have a secure job.
Yeah, definitely. Like there is a very large network, a lot of alumni, because currently there are about 80 students in astronautics and space engineering master each year. So that graduates. So each year it's like a batch of new people in the space industry. And as it has been, the master exists since I think 40 years. Like it's kind of old. And so I'm working now in a space company called Astroscale. And so in the company, like there are people from Cranfields, which are like from several years ago, like from like, so yeah, there are like a lot of people coming from this master. And I really think that's working on the side projects like EROC and also any kind of projects makes it easier to find a job, and yeah, and be good at it. it's important. Yeah.
Also, like in terms of networking, in UK we have the UK SEDS event, which is quite a big event, and we get to meet a lot of companies there. You find a lot of alumni, as Paul mentioned. So I guess I met like all the company ports, starting from reaction engines, then CGI, I guess DMV. There were like several lot of companies over there, and everybody had a Cranfield alumni present on their panel itself. So it was kind of interesting to network with them, and these alumni help us support us also in such projects as well. So, and yeah, I guess Zoe would like to tell you that we did a great job last year and have an award.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, Cransheads won the Branch of the Year award, which was kind of a lot to do with how we've managed to engage a lot of people from the university. Because as people have mentioned, we take people from every course. So Cranfield does have a specialist space course, but actually a lot of our members are from, so Rassicus course, aerospace vehicle design, or robotics, or any of the other many courses at Cranfield. So we really do try and make the space industry accessible to people from all backgrounds.